Yeah, no, that sounds great. All right, thanks. Hey, good morning. Can I help you? Oh, you're here for the video. I forgot. I did not finish hair and makeup. 1 second. Okay, I'm ready. Hey, welcome to Crystal Clean. My name's Dave Harding. I'm the chief cook and bottle washer here at Crystal Clean. Well, at least for 35 of the last 45 years, we've been doing commercial cleaning. Welcome to our Fort Myers office. And the purpose of this short video is to really explain in detail the importance of our core values and why our company culture is so critical to what we do and how we do it. So let me explain. If we go over here, I'll show you when you first walk into our office, the very first thing you'll see on the wall is our core values. So over our 45 years in business, we've had a lot of ups and downs, of course, but one thing we're always working on is our core values, our company culture. It's critical. In fact, it helps us in most of our business decisions. They're already made based on our core values. So let me explain. First of all, in the corporate world, most companies have core values, a mission statement. It might be on a plaque somewhere in their office, and it's really not given a lot of attention. In fact, in the corporate world, usually the company needs come first. In other words, shareholder value, or if it's publicly traded, the share price is of utmost importance. That's number one. In fact, the officer compensation, especially for a CEO, it's often dependent on the company's profit and the shareholder value. But that's not so here. Now, secondly, in the corporate world, they'll put the client or the customer next. So you'll hear a lot of buzzwords about customer service, that's job one, and quality control, quality assurance, etc. But the customer needs in most of corporate America is secondary to making money, the profit motive. And then sadly, and thirdly, in most of corporate America, the needs of the employees come last. And I say sad because they're the heart and soul of the company. They're the ones doing the work, really generating the profit and supporting the whole organization. So at Crystal Clean, we've flipped the script completely. We put the employees or family as number one. That's our number one priority. Now we use the word family because it includes our literal families at home, because that's why most of us are here, is to support our families. But it also includes our family of employees. And we really work hard to develop a team effort, a family approach. That's our number one priority. Now, secondly, we don't use the word customer. Walmart, Target, they have customers. People come in, right? They buy a product, they leave. They may never see them again, or there's no customer relationship, no client approach there. But we're doing commercial cleaning work, so we're trying to develop client relationships, long-term relationships. Some of our clients have been with us for 10, 15, 20 years even, because we're trying to service their needs and provide exceptional service. So that's our number two, our second priority. And then thirdly come the needs of the company. Now it's important, we have to make a profit or we wouldn't have survived for 45 years, but that's not number one, that's our third priority. And I'll go into this in more detail, but it's interesting that if you take care of these two, the third one is automatic, takes care of itself, and that removes a lot of stress. So that explains what our core values are, but let me explain a little bit too on why we chose these in this exact order. So if you come with me, we'll head back to the training facility and I'll go into this in a little more detail. Okay, so I want to take a moment and explain why our core values are so important. So we've got our logo here, our office locations, Naples, Fort Myers. But again, this is the key. Many people would agree that life is precious. In fact, some say we've won the lottery of all lotteries just to be alive. But unfortunately, life can be very short. And as the very famous philosopher Ferris Bueller once said, life can come at you very fast. If you don't stop once in a while, you could miss it. So our philosophy, or mine anyways, is that life is short. We want to enjoy it. We spend a big part of our time in the work environment, so why not have fun? Why not work with people you care about, people that care about you? Why not develop a positive, encouraging team atmosphere, as it were? So that's why we put the family first. Our workers, our employees, our families at home, that comes first. So we actually look forward to going to work. I know that's a strange concept for many. Now, the needs of the client, of course, are very important as well. We really work hard to provide exceptional service, to go the extra mile. But here's the thing, if we take care of these first two, the third takes care of itself. Years ago, there was a famous sales and marketing guru named Zig Ziglar from Yazoo City, Missouri. And he was kind of a precursor to Tony Robbins, Gary Vaynerchuk, Jim Quick, maybe even Jim Rohn as well. And he started out going door to door back in the 50s and 60s selling pots and pans. But over time, Mr. Ziglar became an expert at sales and marketing. He became well known throughout the world. He gave motivational speeches, wrote many books and presentations and such. But there's one thing he said in almost all of his books and presentations, and this is the gold, I'm telling you. He said, if you can get anything you want in life if you first help enough other people get what they want. So think about that. You can get anything you want in life if you first help enough other people get what they want. So in other words, if we take care of our families, our employees, and our clients, the money takes care of itself. It's done. We don't have to worry about it. And I'm telling you, after 7 decades of experience, this works. If you can somehow convince yourself to care for the needs of others first, the rest takes care of itself. So that's why we put these in this order. And this didn't happen overnight. Many years ago, we met with a business coach, spent an entire day with our management team deciding what are our values, what are our priorities. And it actually took a whole day. And this is what everyone agreed on, that this is the priority. This is what matters. Now, I mentioned earlier how our core values determines most of our business decisions. It's already done. Let me give you some examples. Applicant comes in and they're looking for a job. One of the first things we do, well, we show them this video on our core values. We explain to them why that's important to us. Now, this individual, they might have years of experience in the cleaning industry. They might be very productive, hardworking, but if they don't agree or align with our core values, they don't want to be part of the team atmosphere, we don't hire them. Decision's already made. It's made one time. Someone else comes in, they might have years of management experience, all the skill set we're looking for. But if they're not a team player, they don't want to be a part of that family atmosphere, I'm sorry, we don't hire them. It's that simple. The decisions are made. Now, what about somebody who's already working for us? Maybe they've been here for a number of years, and over time, for whatever reason, they become a negative or a toxic influence to the business or to our clients. We thank them for their help and we part ways. It's that simple. Decisions already done. And it applies to clients too. There are some clients that we've had to fire. They had a negative effect on our employees and didn't fit our value system. One in particular, I remember, was just very verbally abusive to our cleaning techs and even our managers. And we just got tired of it. We approached him about it, talked to his boss, talked to the board members on that property. It was a condominium property. They didn't see a problem with it, so we just said, hey, thank you for your business. We'll clean your property until you find the next service, and we part ways. Because again, life is too short to have all that negativity and toxic atmosphere around you. So that's it in a nutshell. These are our core values. The employees come first, the clients, and then the needs of the company. So if that makes sense to you and that appeals to you in some way, come talk to us. We're always looking for more people. The company's growing very quickly. We always need people that fit our core values and want to grow with us and just look forward to coming to work. And it's been a lot of fun. We're enjoying the ride. So thanks for listening, guys.